What is good, yo? It's your boy Todd back here with another video, and in this video today, guys, we're gonna be talking about me taking my no money spent squad into the $250,000 MyTEAM tournament qualifiers today. And again, you guys can have whatever thoughts you want on me participating in qualifiers, but my whole reasoning is, look, if 2K says they have a way to ban everybody after quals, why would they not ban everybody from participating in the last qualifier, right? Doesn't that make sense to everybody? So for me, I mean, I'm just gonna play and have fun with it and kind of prove my point that, look, I didn't qualify because I bought MT. I qualified because I am good at the game. So, I mean, this really could go one of two ways. I could, finish top 4 in quals. Obviously, they're not going to let me in, but finish top 4 in quals to prove my point. Or I can load in and get absolutely flooded. But the one thing I'm going to do is build my squad today to kind of be set up for it. So this was my squad, okay? Prior to me buying Jrue Holiday, I guess this morning, this was my squad. I had the Diamond Jrue Holiday in here, and this is basically the squad I was running with. Now, a lot of these guys are going to be here to stay and are going to be guys that I do indeed run, but we do have to make a couple of changes in the line, okay? And we're going to work through it together. So this is my 250 squad, okay? And we're gonna just start it with this, okay? Guys that are shoo-ins to play, I'm gonna plug in right now, and everybody else, I'm gonna put gold players in their spot. So Gobert is my starting center. I don't care what you guys say. He is my starting center. And I will always love Gobert. It's the way it is, okay? He is playing. KG for sure is playing. Ray Allen for sure is playing for me. And we'll go from there, okay? It is what it is. Andrew Wiggins probably will play, but there's not a for sure thing about it. So first thing I need to do, and this is just my opinion, and just kind of building my squad, is Big Bron's got to play. Now, I've said it all along, I don't need the best Big Bron in the world. I just need a Bron. And you guys can see there's some with like 16 Hall of Fame badges. Don't mind if I have a couple of looks at these Brons and see which one makes my squad and which one, for me, I think is going to be the most worth it. Now, I do see, a couple with those 13 Hall of Famers. Hoping to find one with, the right Hall of Fame badges for me. 15 Hall of Famers. That one has 11 Hall of Famers, and it's, 60,000 MT? There's just a lot of Brons that I personally feel like are absolute steals. This LeBron James, for example, has some good badges. You guys can see as well as I can what badges he has. Some really solid ones. This one, again, some really solid badges in there. And I really like this Bron right here for 60,000 MT. He's got 11 Hall of Famers. He's got, some really important ones as well. And for 60,000 MT, I really feel like he is going to be tough to beat. So, it is what it is. 60,000 MT. I'm going to go hoop with this LeBron James in the no money spent squad. Again, I don't need the best squad in the game, but Big Bron must come home. So he is a big addition to the squad. Next position I kind of got to go over with you guys is that backup point guard position. Because do I really have a solid solution? Is Penny Hardaway solid enough? Yeah, he is. At least to me, he's solid enough. Now, the other guy I could go out and get is Pink Diamond Magic Johnson. Again, I'm all for these Pink Diamond cards that are going to be relatively cheap now. I see, 50,000 MT. And honestly, I feel like his price is going to go back up. So, for 50,000 MT, I have no problem buying Magic Johnson at all. No problem with it. Because look, to me at least, I know his price is probably eventually going to rise again. This one has a couple of extra badges in general. I'll take it. 48,000 MT for Pink Diamond Magic, who I absolutely love. Don't mind if I do, okay? So the squad is already looking a lot better. And again, I don't think a lot of these cards are going to lose any value, and so that's kind of the one thing I like. Now, at the backup shooting guard position, I really don't want to spend any MT there, to be honest with you. I think Cedi Osman is probably the guy that fits in here the best. And if you're wondering kind of why I think that, badge-wise, he's complete. He really doesn't need anything and just can play as far as an all-around card. And then even the small forward position, again, I don't really want to spend a ton of MT on these positions. So I think probably OG Anunoby is going to get the job done because I love OG anyway. So now here's the tough part, okay? the power forward and backup center position, right? I mean, it is an absolute dumpster fire because here, Candyman can play, yes, and I think I probably will run him. But who else plays with Candyman? Do I run Big Wang and just really ball on a budget? Or do I try to pick up a guy that's relatively cheap? I tried out Marc Gasol. I didn't really love Marc Gasol. Again, that might just be a me thing more than anybody. The other thing I thought of doing is if I do want to run Candyman at that center position, the other place I really thought about going is picking up either Dov Shays or Bob Nedelecki. Now, here's the important thing with these guys, okay? Again, guys that I can get for really cheap that have a lot of Hall of Fame badges, okay? And that's the important thing right now that you guys can kind of think on the same kind of track as me is you don't need, right, Bob Nedelecki, 21 Hall of Famers. Like, what? These cards are dirt cheap. And I'm telling you guys, if you're no money spent, you can build one of the best squads in the entire game right now. Like, Bob Nedelecki with 21 Hall of Famers should not be a buyout, right? It's just ridiculous to me how cheap some of these cards truly are. So, again, we'll go through, look at all these Bobs. Again, the one with 21 Hall of Famers definitely gets my attention. Just trying to build a good squad. Even this one with 18 Hall of Famers could be solid. But let's look at this Bob and see what he does have. Oh, a lot of pretty bad badges in there. Not anything I'm too excited, to get. Let's look at this Bob. Again, a little better badge-wise, especially with that Hall of Fame catch and shoot and Claymore. But to me, it's not anything I love, right? And so I guess that's going to be the thing for me is, can I find a Bob Nedelecki that I love badge-wise all the way around and that just is complete? That's going to be the next main goal, to plug him in this squad. Because look, Bob Nedelecki to me is a really important piece for what I want to do, right? I want to qualify, and I really do think Bob Nedelecki is kind of a good guy to do it. Now, I don't need one with that many extra Hall of Famers after really thinking about it. I mean, sure, it would be nice if I could get a few extra Hall of Famers, but I just need one that's, actually has those extra badges, has a decent shoe. And I think this Bob Nedelecki is all I need. 65,000 MT. Welcome home. Welcome to the squad. So look, I basically spent what? I would say 250,000 MT to build this squad, right? I mean, is that a lot of MT? You guys might think so. It's really not much. And I've got a absolutely incredible squad to go into the $250,000 MyTEAM qualifiers. And look, if I qualify, y'all will never hear the end of it from me. I'm telling y'all that right now. If I qualify with this squad on PlayStation 5, you will never hear the end of it. And that's the goal today. The goal is to go in there, qualify, and just make it known, man. Like, make it known that if I can do it, being no money spent, y'all can too. Y'all don't have to spend money on packs, anything like that. You can get a really, really, really good squad for cheap. And even for you guys, who are trying to build, kind of that budget squad, definitely look at picking up the four main guys if you want to talk about Jrue Holiday that I did. Magic Johnson, LeBron James, Bob Nedelecki. Especially if you can get those guys with extra Hall of Fame badges, it's definitely worth your time. So it's where we're at today, guys. That is where we're at. Not going to apply any shoes, badges to any of these, Spotlight Sim cards. We're just going to go out there today and have fun. At the end of the day, that's my goal today. Just to go out there, have fun, and see what we can make happen. Because look, that's all I can do, right? That's about the only thing I can control at this stage is having fun with it. So yes, the no money spent went through a little bit of retooling over the past, day. But I will say I didn't spend that much MT, right? And that's the important thing is, I built this squad and I still have a lot of MT. Kind of still there. So if you're wondering, Ty, what is this squad looking like? This is the squad you're going to be seeing me play with. I am going to be streaming it on Twitch, so make sure to go check that out. If I'm not streaming by the time you guys see this video, it's probably because I lost, which is honestly a very likely possibility on this, or going out there with this squad. But that is going to wrap it up for my video today, guys. Hopefully each and every you guys did enjoy it. Drop a like on it, subscribe if you are new. As always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.